자, 한번 네덜란드 스타일의 꽃꽂이 그리고 꽃을 꽂았을 때 오래 갈 수 있는 방법을 한번 볼게요.
That's number one. That's my tip number one. The tulips, you go straight. Yeah, you go straight like that. See? But here is the most important tip. But here is the most important tip. Let's see.
저 이런 거 좋아해요. 아하, needle.
Yeah. So you take a needle and you stick it under the tulip.
Oh!
And your tulip will not hang.
Wow.
Well, have you ever heard of someone who has, like, for example, a very high blood pressure suddenly? They say, cut, like, put a pin on your nail so that the extra pressure goes out. I think when the same concept, you are creating more possibility of a flow. I think when you put a hole in there, the water goes in.
보통은 튤립은 꽂아놓으면 하루나 이틀 지나면 고개를 이렇게 숙이게 되거든요. 근데 지금 보니까 3일이 됐는데도 빳빳하게 서 있어요. 보니까 진짜 바늘 자국이 하나씩 다 있네요. So is it the secret treatment of tulip is your secret or the Netherlands secret?
I think
everyone knows this tip.
No.
No, only you know.
Only agriculture counselors.
Really? So from now, every Korean knows your tip. It's not
I
your
hope so.
way. Yeah.
I hope so.
저도 오늘 처음 보는 팁을 좀 얻어가지고 그 목에다가 이렇게 바늘을 꽂는 굉장히 잔인한 행동 같지만 그게 튤립의 수명을 꽃꽂이 있을 때 수명을 길게 해준다고 하는 새로운 팁을 알았고 그거는 네덜란드 사람들도 모르는 이 갤라레만의 스페셜 팁이었습니다. Thank you for your secret.
You're welcome. Thank you for the flowers.
2020년부터 한 2년 정도 저희들이 몹쓸 전염병 때문에 되게 힘든 시기를 겪어서 이 화훼 산업이 한국에도 굉장히 어려웠어요. 네덜란드도 마찬가지였을 것 같아요. 그래서 한번 물어볼게요.
Yeah. So actually, a lot of people don't know this, but up to 80% of the flower exports that we do, the flower production that we have in the Netherlands is for export. You know, all of a sudden around the world, there were no more birthdays, no more weddings, graduation, big events. So we saw a very sharp decrease of our export. There was no demand. And actually, it's a very emotional time for us because we saw a lot of flower growers and a lot of farmers just throw their flowers outside. Imagine if you know that there are people here who are making kimchi and all of a sudden nobody's eating kimchi.
All right.
And they throw everything in the garbage and you see it when you walk outside. It's like kind of heartbreaking. We almost had the feeling that this part of the industry will crash and it will, you know, go bankrupt. But what was so beautiful about it was that everybody in their own way started thinking about new ways of promoting and selling flowers. Our sales of flower nationally in the Netherlands grew by 400%. So for us, at least at the Embassy of the Netherlands, tulips are really the symbol of hope now. I think it's important for everybody to do a little bit of their responsibility. And we did the same also here in Korea. I think we even started before other ones started in the Netherlands because COVID came here first. We wanted to do something for the doctors because we were so impressed by their dedication day and night. So then we did my team did the whole Hope Flower campaign. Also, we came to Everland. You were very generous. And what we did was we gave those flowers for free to the doctors And it was at the beginning we didn't know if they would accept it.
All right.
But they were very happy and they
Yes.
felt very appreciated. So it was a very good experience.
이 꽃은 되게 여러 가지 상징적인 의미가 있는데 지금 이 시대, 이 시국에는 꽃은 희망을 되게 상징하는 것 같고 되게 재밌는 게 이런 캠페인을 합시다라고 정부나 높은 곳에 계시는 분들이 자 이런 캠페인을 합시다라고 해서 시작됐던 캠페인이 아니라 갇혀 지내야만 했던 그 우리로 치면은 실버타운 같은 데 계시는 분들이 그 외로움을 잊어버리기 위해서 꽃을 갖다가 어레인지 하던 것에서부터 시작돼서 밑에서부터 올라오는 캠페인이 전국적으로 퍼지게 됐고 그게 오히려 2년 전에 그 시장과 비교했을 때 400% 이상의 성장을 가지고 왔다라고 하는 거 보면 이 꽃이 가지고 있는 힘은 대단한 것 같아요. Could you recommend some hot place in Netherlands?
Oh,
when
yeah.
we will go to Netherlands someday?
I would say if you're going to the Netherlands, just don't go only to Amsterdam. Because Amsterdam is not really representative. I mean, we are very proud of it. Amazing things to see. This year is a very special year in the Netherlands. So I think that this year will be the year that Keukenhof might open. As you might know, Keukenhof is the tulip garden. You know.
So they closed the 2 years.
Yes, I do believe they open this year. So that is one thing which is a definite must do if you go to the Netherlands. Yeah, and actually a lot of people think that the Keukenhof is a place that tourists go to visit, but that's not the case. Keukenhof is actually a garden where all the plants are and all the designs are. It's actually for entrepreneurs to go and see the kind of tulips they have and the kind of design they have. And around the world, all the entrepreneurs come and they buy. I think one thing which is very interesting also to see, but I have to always be careful when I advise it, are the tulip fields outside of the Keukenhof. So if you are from a plane, if you go to the Netherlands around March, April, when the plane wants to land, you will only see stripes of color everywhere. And it is like, I don't know, it's so amazing, you know, just looking at it.
So we met the first time in Everland. So at that time, what is your first experience about Everland Tulip Garden?
I was very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I remember that. Wow, it looks like my country.
Yes. So the Holland Village, in combination with the tulips, I thought it was amazing, and it does give me the feeling of being back home because it's not small. So many people working so hard, you know, just to keep it going. Yeah, it's a whole operation.
So I remember that your son always asked you, "You go to Everland?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Why are you going to Everland all the time? Why don't I go to Everland all the time?" And I said, because it's mommy's job.
Yes.
And he said, "Why don't you go to school and
your
I
job."
do your job?"
저희 아들도 저한테 똑같은 거 묻거든요. 아빠는 왜 맨날 에버랜드 가? 놀러 가는 줄 알아요. 저희는 놀지 않습니다. 열심히 일합니다. Our Tulip Festival will start 18th of March. So you come.
I will come to the Tulip Festival, and I have said if I go to the Netherlands, I will go after that.
All right. Okay.
I have blocked the whole day in my agenda.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. So how was today? Is it difficult or still nervous or happy?
I'm not that nervous anymore because I think also because like we are friends and neighbors and you know, and I really like flowers, and you didn't ask me very difficult questions. So I think that I was kind of lucky. I was kind of lucky, but I think I'm also very flattered that you came to my house and you also wanted to see my house. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting us.
Well, you're welcome. Come again, I would say. Maybe next time for lilies.
Lilies?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk about lilies next time. Also
In
from
summer.
the Netherlands. Yeah. Also
Okay.
from the Netherlands.
벌써 다음 컨텐츠 하나 나왔네요. 지루한 겨울이 지나고 희망을 여는 봄이 오고 있습니다. 이 봄, 사랑하는 사람들과 함께 에버랜드 정원에 오셔서 굉장히 예쁜 튤립을 보면서 희망을, 그 다음에 사랑을 만끽하고 돌아가시기를 바랍니다.
동화 같은 축제에 초대합니다.
지금까지 꽃바람 이박사였습니다. 구독과
좋아요.
꽃바람 이박사
Avalanche.
1, 2, 3 감사합니다. Thank you.
This is the first time I'm shaking someone's hand in like 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, picture.